Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, volleyball fans of all ages, welcome to another broadcast here on YouTube. I am Jonathan. We are coming to you live from NYTEX Sports Center here in North Richland Hills. This is day number 2, game number 1 of the Kickoff Volleyball Tournament. You're looking at your Texas Image 18 Black versus UEPA 18 Gold. The girls had a great day yesterday. They went 4-2 in their pool. They took home second place in the pool, which put them in gold bracket today. UEPA is going to be a force to be reckoned with if this is bracketed play. So the name of the game is win. You're only guaranteed a total of 10 sets for this entire tournament. So that means you're only guaranteed 2 games today. If you win, you go on to play. Fun fact, if we win this game, we will go on to play UEPA 18 Diamond, which is a powerhouse of a team. If we lose, then we will fail over to the back half of the bracket, where we will either see EMV that we played yesterday or Vision that we have yet to see. But that will be that second game. So if you win, you have a potential total of 3 games. If you lose, then you have a total of 2 games. In any case, looks like we've got UEPA in their royal blues with their libero in that bright orange, and Texas Image is in their blacks with our libero. Looks like that's Hoda in her whites. I like the Texas Image uniforms. Very, very classy, very collegiate level looking to me, in my opinion. Your opening lineup, as you got starting in the back right, you've got number 13, Savannah Garcia, number 5, Christina Emato, number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Rotating up to the front, you've got number 9, Jordan Hill, number 7, Lana Bradley, and number 8, Winter Baptiste, with number 3, Jessa Hoda, standing by to come in as your libero. I've got the best angle I can possibly get here because I am shooting very high and shooting down, so I'm not going to be moving the camera too terribly much if I can help it. Enjoy the game. Texas Image is in their serve-receive rotation, which means UEPA will start off serving with set number 1. Untouchables is what the U stands for. Oh, Image getting ace on that first serve. That's 1-0 untouchables. The screening rule for 2025 is adjusted where you can't put your hands above the net, but you can spread your arms out pretty wide like an A-ball. There's a tip missed in the donut. Looks like Garcia was going to grab it, but she just couldn't react in time. It's a .4, untouchables, 2-0. Sheffield's got it. Hill, Garcia, one hands over. On the attack, beautiful cross attack. Miss on the dig from Texas Image. That's a .4 untouchables. 3-0. 3 unanswered points. Advantage UEPA. Sheffield's got that serve receive. Baptiste on the attack. It's through the block. Hoda's got the dig. Hill attacks. They shank it and cannot save it. That's a .4 Texas Image, making it 3-1 UEPA. Checking in for Texas Image, number 6, Gianna Ramos, in for number 8, Winter Baptiste. Now serving for Texas Image, number 6, Gianna Ramos, as she takes a timeout shoelace. Free ball short. Ramos has it. Tip. Hill has it. Sheffield attacks. On the attack, off the block. UEPA tooling the block of Texas Image. Point. UEPA 4-1. Service error from UEPA is a welcome point for Texas Image, 4-2 UEPA. Checking in for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Emato, in for number 7, Lana Bradley. Now serving for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda. Off the block, Ramos has it. Hoda on the assist. Sheffield attacks. That is a good attack and kill for number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Point. Texas Image, 4-3 UEPA. On the attack, off the block. Texas Image getting the point. UEPA tried to tool the block of Image, but that block was too strong. Monster block down on the UEPA side for all. Tip. That was Hill on the dig for the tip. However, it was an overpass over the net, landing out on UEPA side. That's a point for UEPA. 5-4 UEPA, first to 5. Hoda on the serve receive. Garcia pushes to Hill. Hill attacks, gets through the block. They shake it out. That's a point for Texas Image, making that 5-all. Now serving for Texas Image, number 9, Jordan Hill. On the attack, down, split between 5 and 6. Point UEPA, 6-5. Checking in for Texas Image, number 1, Kat Mathis, in for number 9, Jordan Hill. Ramos on the serve receive. Garcia pushes to Emato with a tip. Calling a point for Texas Image, or excuse me, calling a point for UEPA. It looks like a net violation. 7-5. Ramos on the serve receive. Bit wonky assist from Hoda. Attack from Sheffield. Ooh, down in that back left corner. Good cross attack from UEPA. Point UEPA 8-5. Ramos on the serve receive. Sheffield attacks. Libero picks it up, pops it. Tip. Ramos has the dig. Garcia over to Emato. Emato attacks, but it was blocked. That is a point for UEPA, 9-5. Ramos on the serve receive. Ball on the court. No fault, no foul. We're going to signal a replay. Emato took that serve receive. Sheffield attacks, pulling the block. That is a point for Texas Image, making that 9-6 UEPA. Checking in for Texas Image, number 8, Winter Baptiste, in for number 6, Gianna Ramos. Now serving for Texas Image, number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Blocked by Emato. Blocked and defended again by Emato. And that's a good point for Texas Image, 9-7, off some beautiful network from number 5, Christina Emato. Quick with her hands. They shank it. Libero saves it. Blind free ball deep. Sheffield to Garcia to Baptiste with an attack. And that is a good attack kill for number 8, Winter Baptiste. Point, Texas Image. official scoreboard is reading 8-all, so we're going to back it down to match official scoreboard. So 8-all. Timeout shoelace on UEPA for the libero. On the attack, does not break the tape. That's a point for Texas Image. 9-8. Texas Image on top by 1. On the attack, blocked by Emato, dug up. Garcia to Baptiste with the tip. Libero saves it. Line free ball short. Mathis on the dig. Garcia to Baptiste with an attack. It is blocked and down on Texas Image's side. That is a point for UEPA. 9-all. That was definitely in. Split between number 1 and number 15 down in that back line. Point UEPA 10-9. UEPA first to 10. I think Mathis and Sheffield made a judgment call. They agreed, but just slightly off by a couple inches. Baptiste attacks in the block. Hoda digs it up. Free ball from Garcia. Oh, that was a beautiful attack from number 11 on UEPA. It was blocked, but ball shanked out by Texas Image. 11-9 UEPA. Mathis on that serve receive. Attack from Sheffield off the block. That is a point for Texas Image. 11-10 UEPA. Checking in for Texas Image, number 7, Lana Bradley. In from number 3, Jessa Hoda. Now serving for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Emato. Defense calling an illegal attack from UEPA. That is a point for Texas Image. 11-all. Ace for Texas Image. 12-11. Push. Mathis has the dig. Garcia to Baptiste with an attack. Mathis keeps it alive. Baptiste, quick reaction. Garcia, free ball. Tip. Baptiste has it. Setter dump from Garcia. Off the block. UEPA touring the block of Texas Image. That's a point for UEPA. 12-all. We lost the ball in the kerfuffle of the warm-up going on next door. So the official ball is somewhere in that mess. I swear to God, if I get enough venture capital, after my girl graduates, I will build my own gym specifically designed for volleyball with all the spacing. If you look, here is court 3 where we are playing. There's court 2. Look at the distance between the R1 and that net. 0 space, 0 nets defending. So if you have a team over here warming up and a team over here playing, you get a lot of interference from errant balls. Ridiculous. Here's the serve from UEPA. Sheffield has that serve receive. Garcia to Bradley with the free ball. Bradley got hands for it, but slow reaction from the girls. That's a point for UEPA, 13-12. Sheffield on the serve receive. Bradley with the tip to keep it alive, but not really. 4 touches on Texas Image, UEPA 14-12. Mathis on the serve receive. Garcia pushes to Baptiste with the tip. They keep it alive. 3 ball short. Mathis has it. Baptiste with the tip. On the attack, Sheffield gets her hands on the ball, but it rolls off and deflects out. Point UEPA, 15-12. UEPA, first and 15. Timeout, Texas Image. Yeah, venture capital startup, build a facility. You have stadium seating like they have here, but on both sides, so you can be behind your own team on each side of the court. A strict spectators area only, players area only, nets to control ball control as far as balls going all over the place. Underground passaging to get from side to side instead of having to walk through court space. That would cost a pretty penny. Oh, and free open Wi-Fi for parents to connect to so they can broadcast to Facebook and YouTube and whatnot. Getting back into it, Texas Image has used 1 timeout in the set number 1 as UEPA serves and has a service error. Ball is out, no touches, making that a point for Texas Image, 15-13 UEPA. Now serving for Texas Image, number 13, Christina Garcia with number 9, Jordan Hill in for number 1, Kat Mathis. On the attack, that was a gorgeous attack from UEPA, straight down the middle, in the back, point. UEPA 16-13. Hill attacks with a punch. On the attack, Garcia gets a hand on it. I think she just kind of panicked. Point, UEPA 17-13. Ball deflected out by Texas Image. Off the hands of Bradley, but still playable. Hill attacks. Sheffield has the dig. Baptiste attacks. That is a good attack and kill from number 8, Winter Baptiste on the cross. That is a point for Texas Image, 17-14 UEPA. Checking in for Texas Image, number 6, Gianna Ramos, in for number 8, Winter Baptiste. Now serving for Texas Image, number 6, Gianna Ramos. Gia. Beautiful serve. Tip. Garcia has it. Hoda on the assist. Attack from Sheffield. Oh, that was a good attack. Ramos was kind of in line with it. I think maybe she needed one more step forward. She tried to dig it up, but just couldn't save it. Point UEPA, 18-14. Ramos on the serve receive, assist from Hill, attack from Sheffield, it's blocked. Hoda has it on the assist. Ramos to Hill with the roll shot. That was definitely a communication error from UEPA. 2 girls colliding on the back half after touching the ball. Got to open your mouth and talk. But either way, that's a point for Texas Image, making that 18-15 UEPA with number 3, Jessa Hoda, serving for Texas Image. Libero to Libero. Off the block, Ramos has it. Ramos had it, got it up, playable, communication error from Texas Image. The girls aren't talking to each other, so they kind of all ran for the ball, but since no one called it from my standpoint, they let the ball drop. Can't really do that. That's a point for UEPA, 19-15. Got to remember to talk. Ball sent out on that service error from UEPA. Point, Texas Image, 19-16. Now serving for Texas Image, number 9, Jordan Hill. Timeout shoelace on the libero. Fun fact, volleyball is the only sport where your shoe will come untied spontaneously, apparently. Point, Texas Image, making that 19-17. UEPA. That is an ace. Point, Texas Image, 19-18. UEPA. Timeout, UEPA. Oh, I had the timeout thing still stuck up there. That's my fault. So now it is officially a timeout as opposed to a really, really, really long timeout. All right, now we're getting back into it. I will now take that timeout moniker off the screen. This is Texas Image versus Untouchables. 19-18, UEPA over Texas Image with number 9, Jordan Hill, serving for Texas Image. Both teams have used one timeout in set number 1 with Jessa Hoda on that dig. Hill on that dig. Sheffield attacks, gets through the block. On the attack. Ball is out, no touches being called because none of our girls are taller than 6 foot. That is a point for Texas Image, 19 all. I have seen some tall volleyball players. None of our girls are that tall. Defense from Emato. However, UEPA was quick with it, tapping that ball down. Texas Image could not react. It's a point for UEPA, 20-19, UEPA first to 20 with number 1. Kat Mathis checking in for, I believe that's number 9, Jordan Hill. Yep, number 9, Jordan Hill. Service error from UEPA. Ball's in the net. Point, Texas Image, 20 all. Now, checking in for Texas Image, number 8, Winter Baptiste, in for number 6, Gianna Ramos. Now serving for Texas Image, number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Defense from Hoda and Emato. Calling a point for Texas Image, calling a net violation on UEPA. 21-20, Texas Image. On the attack. Oh, Sheffield gets a piece of it, shanking the ball out. Sheffield and Hoda crossing, but one deflecting the ball out. Point. UEPA, 21 all. Sheffield on that serve receive, overpass at the net. Back row attack does not break the tape. Point, Texas Image, 22-21. That kind of looked like one of those, I want to try to make a play as opposed to playing smart volleyball, but that is a timeout for UEPA. UEPA taking their second timeout of the set, number 2. That's one of the things that you got to fight with is girls wanting to make a play as opposed to playing smart volleyball. They get frustrated, they want to make that big play and just kill the ball and, be that big dog on campus. But they're not taking into account a lot of things, and they typically end up making mistakes that way. As we get back into it, this is set number 1. Texas Image versus UEPA. Texas Image serving with number 5, Christina Emato, serving for Texas Image at 22-21. UEPA has exhausted both timeouts. as Texas Image gets an ace. 23-21. Ace for number 5, Christina Amato. Beautiful serve received from Libero. On the attack, it's blocked. Blocked by Texas Image. UEPA tooling the block of Texas Image. That's a point for UEPA. 23-22, Texas Image. Sheffield on the serve receive. Baptiste on a light tip. I think the block was not pressed against the net. It drops. Point, Texas Image, 24-22. Set point, Texas Image. Checking in for Texas Image, number 9, Jordan Hill. In for number 1, Kat Mathis. Now serving for Texas Image, number 13, Savannah Garcia. Free ball. Hoda has it. Garcia to Bradley. Push from Garcia. Defense from Bradley. Bradley on the assist. Hoda and Garcia not talking. Free ball from Baptiste. Free ball blind from UEPA. Hoda has it. Garcia to Hill with the tip. Tip. Baptiste has it. Garcia to Hill with an attack. Push. Calling a point for Texas Image. 25-22, Texas Image over UEPA in set number 1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with set number 2. All right, sports fans, we're getting back into it. This is set number 2, Texas Image 18 black versus UEPA 18 gold. Texas Image winning that first set 25-22 over UEPA. UEPA started off serving in set number 1, which means Texas Image will start off serving with number 13, Savannah Garcia serving. If Image pulls out a win here, that will put us into the semifinals. We'll go on to see UEPA 18 diamond. If UEPA pulls out a win here, that will force us to a third tie-breaking set. As Hoda takes that assist, Baptiste attacks. Ball, disagree with you completely, sweetheart, on that. Yeah, that is a point for Texas Image, 1-0. Line Wolf was trying to call that ball in, but not even close. On the attack, Hoda has that big overpass at the net. Play from Bradley. Calling a lift on Texas Image. That's a point for UEPA, 1-all. Baptiste has the dig. Hill attacks. It's blocked. Hoda on the response recovery, and that is a good point for Texas Image, 2-1. Checking in for Texas Image, number 6 Gianna Ramos, in for number 8 Winter Baptiste. Now serving for Texas Image, number 6 Gianna Ramos. On the attack, blocked by number 7, Lana Bradley. Point. Texas Image, 3-1. Monster block. Ooh, on the attack, almost down the line, past the libero, down, and that back corner. That's a point for UEPA, 3-2, Texas Image. Excuse me. Service error from UEPA. Ball is sent out. No touch is being called. Point Texas Image for 2. Checking in for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Emato, in for number 7, Lana Bradley. Now serving for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda. Hill tried to tap the ball, but it got deflected out. That's a point for UEPA, 4-3, Texas Image. Hill on the serve receive. Garcia pushes to Sheffield with an attack. Hoda has a dig. Hill tips. Ramos to Garcia to Emato with a tip. Off the block, Ramos has a dig. Garcia pushes to Sheffield. Sheffield attacks. Libero keeps it alive. Overpass at the net. There was definitely a net violation on UEPA, and a point for Texas Image, making that 5-3. Texas Image first to 5. Now serving for Texas Image, number 9, Jordan Hill. Defense from number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Point, Texas Image, 6-3. Checking, they are reversing that. That's going to be 5-4, Texas Image. I'm guessing they're calling over the net on Sheffield. Checking in for Texas Image, number 1, Kat Mathis, in for number 9, Jordan Hill. Ramos on the serve receive. Attack from Emato. They let it drop. That's a point for Texas Image, 6-4. Checking in for Texas Image, number 8, Winter Baptiste, in for number 6, Gianna Ramos. Now serving for Texas Image, number 15, Jaden Sheffield. On the attack, off the hands of Garcia. Ball sent out on that attack. No touches being called. Point, Texas Image 7-4. Mathis on the dig. Attack for Imito. That was a good attack kill for number 5, Christina Imito. Point, Texas Image 8-4. Off the block, Sheffield has a dig. Garcia pushes to Baptiste with an attack. Slides across the net, drops down on UEPA side. Point, Texas Image 9-4. Timeout, UEPA. We'll say this is the first year in all of volleyball I have heard names like, as an example, Sheffield. I have only heard that name in like movies and TV. I saw today, I think on the NFW Rise team, someone has the last name Cornelius. I have only actually seen and heard that name in like The Fifth Element with Bruce Willis. It was the priest in The Fifth Element. All right, getting back into it as I take timeout off the screen. This is 9 serving 4, Texas Image serving UEPA. UEPA has used 1 timeout in this set number 2. Ooh, ball sent out, tagging the line ref in the foot. That's a point for Texas Image, 10-4. Texas Image first to 10. On the tip, defense from number 5, Christina Imito. Point, Texas Image 11-4. Tip. Baptiste attacks. Free ball from Garcia. Off the block, Hoda has it. Baptiste attacks. Defense from Baptiste. UEPA shanks the ball out. Point, Texas Image 12-4. That is definitely an ace. Point, Texas Image 13-4. On the attack, ball sent out on that attack. No touches being called. Point, Texas Image 14-4. Texas Image with a 10-point lead. UEPA adjusting their lineup, switching out 2 players. Volleyball is like a game of chess. It's not really team versus team. It's coach versus coach. The coach using the right players in the right positions at the right time, trying to outdo the other. As we get a one-handed tip from UEPA that rolls off the fingers of multiple players of Texas Image. Point, UEPA 14-5, Texas Image. Mathis on that serve receive. Defense from UEPA drops down on Texas Image's side. Point, UEPA 14-6. Mathis on the serve receive. Mathis has hands for it. Hoda on the assist. Calling a point for Texas Image. I don't know what the call was. Point, Texas Image 15-6. Texas Image first to 15. We've got number 7, Lana Bradley checking in from number 3. Jessa Hoda with number 5, Christina Imito serving. Bradley with an easy push over the net. UEPA lets it drop. That's 16-6. Texas Image again with a 10-point lead. Ooh. Mathis gets a piece of it, but unfortunately she has the wrong angle. It's shaked out and no one can get to it to save it. That's a point for UEPA, 16-7, Texas Image. Mathis on that serve receive, overpass at the net. Tip. Sheffield has it. Garcia pushes to Baptiste. Baptiste attacks. It's blocked. Hoda has it on the recovery. Tip from Bradley. Ball sent out on that attack. No touches being called. Point, Texas Image, 17-7. Checking back in for Texas Image, number 9, Jordan Hill, in for number 1, Kat Mathis. Number 13, Savannah Garcia serving for Texas Image. Beautiful serve, girl. On the attack, ball sent out, no touches being called. Point, Texas Image, 18-7. They could not recover it from that serve. It kind of got stuck in the net and hung. They got it out of the net, but just couldn't get it back over the net. 19-7, Texas Image. Ooh, service error from Texas Image. Point, UEPA, 19-8, Texas Image. Sheffield on the serve receive. Baptiste attacks. The attack is long and out. No touches being called. Point, UEPA, 19-9. Texas Image. Hoda on the serve receive. Bradley attacks. The attack is cross and out. Point, UEPA, 19-10, Texas Image. Baptiste on the serve receive, shanking the ball, saved by Sheffield. Attack from number 9, Jordan Hill, and that is a good attack and kill. Point, Texas Image, 20-10, Texas Image first to 20. Checking in for Texas Image, number 6, Gianna Ramos, in for number 8, Luncher Baptiste. On the attack, Hoda on that dig, but the ball is shanked out and non-playable. Point, UEPA, 20-11, Texas Image. Service error from UEPA is an easy point for Texas Image, 21-11. Checking in for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Emato, in for number 7, Lana Bradley, with number 3, Jessa Hoda, serving for Texas Image. Service error from Texas Image is an easy point for UEPA, 21-12. Ramos on the serve receive. Sheffield attacks. It's blocked and dropped. Emato picks it up. Hill attacks over the block. Tip off the block of Emato, dropping down in the donut. Point, UEPA, 21-13, Texas Image. Texas Image is 4 away. They've just got to keep their stuff together. Can they do it? Who knows? Ball sent out on the attack. Point, Texas Image, 22-13. Texas Image. Now serving for Texas Image, number 9, Jordan Hill. Yeah, that was outside of a playable area. That is a point for Texas Image, 23-13. Texas Image is 2 away. UEPA tooling the block of Texas Image is a point for UEPA, 23-14, Texas Image. Checking in for Texas Image, number 1, Kat Mathis, in for number 9, Jordan Hill. Fun fact, when you have Mathis and Ramos on the court, you have 2 collegiate committed volleyball players on the court. Sheffield attacks. Mathis with the dig. Sheffield with a light attack, but it does not break the tape. That is a point for UEPA, 23-15, Texas Image. Mathis on the serve receive. Garcia to Sheffield with an attack. They shake it super hard. 3 ball. Mathis. Garcia to Emato with the tip. Oh, Ramos shaking the ball out on the dig. Point. UEPA 23-16, Texas Image. Mathis on the serve receive. Garcia to Sheffield with an attack. It's long and out. No touches being called. Point. UEPA 23-17. Time out. Texas Image. Getting back into it, set number 2. 23-17, Texas Image over UEPA. Texas Image 2 away from victory. Coach Tom wisely taking a timeout, trying to get his girls to calm down and finish the game. Each team has 1 timeout left as UEPA serves Hoda on the serve receive. Tip from Sheffield, and that is a good point for Texas Image. 24-17, match point, Texas Image. Checking in for Texas Image, number 8, Winter Baptiste, in for number 6, Gianna Ramos. Now serving for Texas Image, number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Down in the back right corner, absolutely nobody there. Point. UEPA 24-18, set point, match point 2, Texas Image. Mathis on the serve receive. Garcia to Baptiste with a tip. Baptiste, Garcia pushing over the net. Defense from number 8, Winter Baptiste. Point, Texas Image, 25-18. Texas Image over UEPA 2-0. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon, turn on all notifications so you never miss another live broadcast or upload to the channel. I am Jonathan, reminding you, spay and neuter your pets, not your children. We'll see you out there for the next game. Let's go, Texas Image.